Teachers often struggle to make lessons interesting and ensure students learn well.
And one solution to that is to use teaching aids effectively.
Teaching aids ranging from traditional chalkboard to interactive technologies play a crucial role in enhancing the learning process.
Hence, teaching aids eliminate the path of learning, providing clarity and insights that traditional method alone cannot achieve.
Join us this journey as we explore the importance of teaching aids in the classroom through a team teaching demonstration.
Teaching aids are the tools and materials that educators use to supplement their lessons and enhance the learning experience. This can include visual aids like charts and graphs, multimedia presentation, physical objects, and technology-based resources. They also facilitate a more interactive and engaging learning environment. Teaching aids cater to various learning styles, helping students understand complex concepts more effectively. Visual aids, for example, provide a concrete representation of abstract ideas, making them easier to grasp. However, as a future teachers, it is important to know what type of teaching aids should be applied when delivering lessons. Digital teaching aids, for instance, refers to educational tools or resources that are electronic or computer-based. On the other hand, non-digital teaching aids are physical or tangible resources used in the classroom that so not rely on any electronic technology.
The choice between digital and non-digital teaching aids depends on various factors, including the educational context, subject matter, available resources, and preferences of both educators and students. In our team demonstration, we have decided to use the digital type of teaching methods to maximize their advantages and properly demonstrate the lesson. Our subject matter revolves around the 2/4 and 3/4 dance steps of folk dancing. To ensure the effectiveness, our team makes sure to prepare teaching aids that is appropriate for every stage indicated in our lesson plan. The engaged part, for example, was carried out through the use of television and interactive presentation. We believe that these are the proper teaching aids utilized because technology has more potential when it comes to capturing the interest of today's students as compared to non-digital teaching aids. However, we also recognize the importance of traditional learning process. Hence, in the elaborate part, we have presented a physical illustration of each basic steps that usually use and folk dance to relate with the students' learning.
One of the strengths of digital teaching aids and its interactive features is that students are encouraged to engage with the lesson content in a more dynamic way, enhancing understanding and retention. Digital materials can also be easily accessed and distributed online, promoting flexibility in terms of time and location. This is particularly useful for remote or online learning.
However, digital teaching aids also have their fair share of disadvantages and weaknesses since they rely on technology. Technical issues such as internet outages or hardware malfunction can distract the learning process. Also, the students may be prone to distraction when using digital devices while learning. Social media, games, or other applications can compete for their attention.
On the other hand, non-digital aids such as whiteboards, charts, and textbooks can be more cost-effective than investing digital tools. They also often involve physical manipulation, allowing students to engage in tactile learning experiences, which can enhance understanding. Non-digital aids don't require access to technology, making them more universally accessible, especially in areas with limited technological infrastructure. Without digital devices, there is less potential for students to be distracted by non-educational content during the lesson. However, non-digital aids may lack the interactive features that can enhance engagement and understanding, particularly for complex or abstract concepts. Traditional teaching aids often provide static content, which may become outdated over time, requiring periodic updates, and physical teaching aids can also take space and may be less portable compared to digital materials that can be stored on device or in the cloud.
Overall, we are satisfied with our team demonstration, and we believe that finding the balance in terms of utilization of digital and non-digital teaching aids creates an engaging environment where students can maximize their learnings, the effectiveness, of these teaching aids. And reflecting the interests of students depends on a combination of factors. As future educators, we should be mindful of diverse needs and preferences of our students and choose aids that align with the content, context, and available resources.
Hello, Tropang student teachers. This is Julina from the Edo Explorer, and for more vlogs about our field study journey, please continue to watch till our next video.